Hey guys, I just want to share briefly about what is Mike Bickle doing now. So, as far as I know, he's still in Kansas City, probably still lives in the same duplex right near the IHOP prayer room. And from what I've heard, he is now directing his ministry internationally. I know this summer he was on a conference call with some pastors over in Europe and in another country. And probably, even though some of the news about his failings and problems has trickled out, obviously over the internet, it's not as well known or as well followed in other places. So I know that Mike has historically had a very strong connection with Asia, in particular the Korean church. And I know that some of his most loyal or staunchest defenders have tended to come from that community. And so it wouldn't surprise me if he continues to have connections with or even ministry opportunities in the Chinese church, the Korean church, churches in Asia, as well as some folks in Europe and other places. So, and let's not forget, Mike is an excellent teacher. Now, his moral failings have come to light, and some of his teachings were clearly off when he was using scripture to manipulate people or to isolate himself from having to face people that he'd hurt or them facing him. He was misusing Matthew 18 that, if someone offends you, you should go to them. Yeah, when you're talking about clergy sexual abuse and sexual abuse in general and these power dynamics, that is not necessarily the case. You need to go get help, and it's okay to have other people involved. But Mike would hide behind that. Oh, no, you have to come talk to me one-on-one. The person who abused you or took advantage of it, that's wrong. So, and some of the prophetic things he was preaching, I've talked about that a little bit. There's stuff out there. But a lot of his bread and butter daily teaching was pretty good. And that's a fact. You don't have to like the guy. He obviously had a lot of problems. But he has a teaching gift. He is an excellent teacher, and he's very passionate and very committed. And so he doesn't want to turn the spigot off. I think he was preparing for this day and this time. He began to separate himself a little bit from IHOP over the last 2 or 3 years before the actual scandal broke. And he was preparing to launch himself. Now, he would say, I'm doing that because they're going to persecute me first, and I don't want IHOP to bear the brunt of it. You need to continue what you're doing. But I do think maybe he also knew at some point the plug is going to get pulled on this. So as far as I know, still in Kansas City, trying to minister more internationally, and we'll see what he does next, folks. Thanks for watching. Good to see you.